What is up, brother? Just waiting for. Uh, I'm just waiting for a couple of people, maybe for a little bit. We can say a little bit because you might be watching this afterwards. We got the TNR, the TNR race going on. What is up, brother? Who do we have? Who do we have? I mean, welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Grand, Grand Pido Vic? I'm gonna call you Pido Vic, brother. um, that if that doesn't bother you, how you doing? Let me turn this down a little. Okay, let me get some lights. My lights are off. Whoa. All right, I'm kind of rushing things, not really. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing good tonight, or I don't know what time it is really where you are. Oh, I'm right here, brother. I had to go set up some stuff. I'm doing good, brother. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Grand? I hope the mic. Yeah, it should be fine, right? You can hear me. I mean, thing's on. Let me just set up real quick. Um, didn't think anyone would come this fast on the live, but hey, let me just hurry up and put this thing on. Put the battery, the charger. Check my thing. All right, brother. Okay, so what I'm gonna do on this live is just remove my transmission on my. Oh, whoa! I think I'm gonna have to change positions for this. Um, my phone. Give me a sec, because you cannot see it. Oh yeah, that should be fine right there. Okay, so I'm gonna take my transmission off. But before that, before this, before this, I was gonna put my shock towers, but the thing is, what I'm doing is removing this transmission because it's the only transmission case I have. And I'm taking it out because I'm gonna put that aluminum case I just got. And this transmission has FLM gears, and I'm building a Savage 5T that I gotta get out for and borrow the transmission. You know, until I get, I still have the stock gears. They're still good. I still have the stock everything except I don't have all the other necessary hardware that goes inside the transmission, like the shafts and for the 3-speed. But I got the gears. So what I'm gonna do is remove this, and it's gonna take me a minute because there's a bunch of stuff in the way. But this is, I already ran this. I have a video of it. It was one of my very first videos that I did with my phone. Usually, I mean, now lately I've been using the Ace Pro, and let me tell you, I don't know. I have not had a problem with that one, but I'm not here to review the Ace Pro. But yeah, that's what I use, and I'm gonna get this one ready soon to do another video because I did everything wrong. You know, I used it without a body. I used it with the aluminum body post, which is horrible, on carbon fiber carbon fiber shock towers. You know, I knew they were gonna snap or break or something. You know, someone from you. I can't remember it. Oh man! But anyway, I've been mentioned that it was gonna break, and they did break. The minute it did a wheelie, it got caught, and I didn't have a wheelie bar, and I got caught on the grass, and it just flipped over because it was pretty torquey. These two is pretty torquey, and also it kind of ruined the one-way bearing. So that's one thing you gotta put in the count if you want to twin engine a Savage. This is not gonna take it. Maybe if you put FLM gears, yeah, it's been taking it. But look at my gears. They're all grinded up, and I did buy Monster gears or Monster King gears. Maybe I didn't buy the right ones, but these did say they were hardened steel gears. But look, it sharpened the crap out of these gears, right? So it's pretty heavy, and I don't know if you have the same effect, you know, because there's too much load. The truck is too heavy, and I don't have aluminum arms. I don't. I just have, like, for example,
Got mail.
like the arms are RPM. They're plastic, you know, and it's still heavy. You know, this fuel tank, it's not that heavy, kinda. But the thing is that I messed up not using a body and also a wheelie bar. So that messed everything up, and then I put it away because I realized that the gears were all messed up, and then I put more work into it, and I just wanted to get into speed runs. So after that, I just took it, I put it to the side, you know. But one thing though, this kit is from Diamantes. I don't know if you know him, but he's on the Facebook group. It's Diamantes. Um, when I feel pretty confident saying his first name, but not his last name. No, but he's the one with the twin engine chassis upgrades kits. Not more like upgrade, but more power, you know. But anyway, let me get this off. And depending on the time, I was thinking of doing a 8-hour live, brother. I don't know. I might not stop, and I might not make you not stop. I mean, make you want to not. I mean, what am I saying? Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'll probably get you addicted, and you're not gonna want to tune out, like sign up. You know what I mean? You want to keep. You're gonna want to keep watching what I'm doing. No, I was just playing, brother. Look, I always try to be like quick with my hands and try to, you know. I'm not gonna say I'm new to this because I already, you know. And I'm not saying I have experience, and I'm not saying I know what I'm saying, but I do struggle. But I don't care. I don't care. That's why I do it. But anyway, it's not about me, brother. It's about this RC truck. And this thing, let me tell you, when I was running this thing, oh man. You've got mail. It was busting willies like crazy. These engines, these are high revving engines. These engines, if you've seen the sleeves, there's something different than a like a, or maybe not the same as like a LRP engine or Truggy, any other Truggy engine. This one has a lot of work to the sleeve and whatnot. So my plan is to get this thing, you know, on and quick because what else is in the way? Okay, the steering. Yeah, the plan is to grab the parts. I wasn't going to because this is what I was thinking. The 3-speed shaft that holds the gears, the idler 3-speed. I don't know. I'm not sure what it's really called. Actually called. But I can tell you this: that shaft might be worn from use because I did buy uh, the truck that I got, the only XL that I ever got that came from this, because the transmission came from that, right? So the shafts that were probably they look worn, and when they're worn, it's not good. These things they could go worn, they can wear out when they're in a lot of use. The shaft, it could get smaller, and then it could get worn out when it's free, rotating freely. It's not engaged. When it's going the other way, the opposite way, where it slips, even that uh, will wear it out. With the rollers, because I'm just saying. So I need. Okay, I'm gonna put this thing off. I'm gonna have to take everything off. So might as well just take what I need to take out and just put it away. All right. So how am I gonna get this one out? Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to get the one that has, so I can grab it as an angle. Yeah. Nice. This isn't the second time, brother. I am just like anybody doing it for the first time. Well, not really, but what I'm trying to tell you is that I've gotten to the point now where I'm gonna switch it to a transmission case. And yesterday or the day before, I'm not sure what I was working. Oh, when I was working on the diffs, since everything wasn't from like stock or from the same seller or company, I had to modify a bunch of stuff to put on the bevel gear, the ring gear. No, not the bevel gear. The ring gear, the the FLM hardened steel drive cups didn't fit on the hot racing spiral cut gears the ring and pinion, and then I put GPM planetary gears, the ones that go the four little gears and the other little bevel gears. So um, it didn't fit. It didn't fit properly, Lynn. Easy. That was ridiculous. I can't believe. I mean, I'm not complaining. Who am I to complain? No, but still, it shouldn't have happened that way. So just letting you know, if you get motivated to soup up your diffs, because I'm gonna give out a shout out to HPI Savage, because not a shout out, but I'm just gonna mention that he's the one where I first heard of hot racing hardened steel gears were the best, because I was kind of having a hard time choosing which one should I get, like from HPI or anything. And then when I saw the spiral cut gears, I was like, whoa, because they're not like the other ones, the helical gears. These are like more freaking like wavy. Like a real freaking diff. Not these ones. Not the ones on here. The the other ones. Alright. Put some of this stuff. Dropping everything. So this is my first twin engine. I have other twin engines. I have a off-nut twin Titan. I need to put together a Kyosho Giga Crusher. I gotta put together um the 5T that I'm doing at the moment of this live. So I'm just gonna try to stick to the 5T, because like my best recommend my best advice is, like, I should have just bought, like, every time. I don't know. I have too many RC cars and I have a hard time choosing. I have a hard time choosing what to work on, and because they're all freaking like modded. Most of them are modded. They don't have the same engine, the stock engine. They don't have the stock size tires. There's they're they're kind of, I modify them so they can go faster and have more power. You know, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like it. You know, I don't. That's what drives me. And then I also want to get into racing. That's one of the other things I wish I could do, but it's all me right here in my city. It's all me, and there's really actually nobody. And I don't know when that happens, but hey, it is what it is. You know, and I'm trying to. One of the reasons why I'm trying to, I get motivated to go on the live is to talk to y'all. You know what I mean? All right, so what am I gonna do next? Because I got that out. That out. Anything in the way? Check one more time. Oh yeah. Wait, no. What am I? Nope. Okay, we're good. Let me just unscrew those Phillips screws and this. I've been waiting for a long time, brother, for this one, for this 5T Savage 5T. That means it's a fifth scale Savage, a little bit longer, like a fifth scale wheelbase. And also, I'm gonna have to do something with. Oh, I do have the wheels that I'm gonna use are the Genesis. Is it the Genesis wheels? Those big old wheels, chrome wheels. Not the HPI Goliath, not those. The other ones. Are they the Genesis? I'm not sure, brother, but you'll see. It's gonna have to like not look so funky, you know, because it's gonna tip over easily if I don't put any extensions. But yes, I'm gonna use 23 millimeters, and most likely the one-way bearing is gonna go out if I start pushing it a little hard. But just to ride it around, to hit the third gear slowly, and on the road, brother, not on the grass. Because on the grass, it's a whole different ball game, brother. More wear and tear. Even though it's safe, but for speed, you'll wear and tear. It's great to, T-Max is great, but you ain't getting 45 miles an hour there, brother. Or the Savage. Anyway, that's what I like to do, is to explore, explore, wonder, and bring in the, like kind of say results. Like, how fast can this go? I think it can go. At first I always check the speed. What it says on the box. What do they call it? The rated speed. The T-Max says 45, and that's as fast as I've gotten it. And that's because I kept the damn slipper clutch. I say no to slipper clutches. It's just wear and tear stuff. You know, and I'm pretty sure, like, the fastest I've gone on a T-Max on the grass is 35, like full acceleration, right? And I'm pretty sure if I remove that slipper clutch, I can get 40. On the tracks or anything, on anything, because the load is higher on the grass, and your slipper clutch is designed to fail because it's a selling point. What does it call it? It's called the plant obsolete. It's designed to break. I mean, we know it's usage, right? You use it, right? But not that kind of usage. Right there, it's cheating. They're they're trying to make you buy and buy and buy, right? Because it's oh man. Okay, so what was I thinking? I thought I was gonna only like pull it out like that without loosening the what do you call these, chassis plates. Just gonna open it up. See, hopefully it comes out a little. That way I can pull it out. But I'm gonna have to explore that because I do not want to remove. Yep, I am going to remove the engines once and for all. I have to. What am I thinking, brother? I said I was gonna do this, and as the way it goes, just keep taking everything off, right? Because now that I think about it, I have to take the engines out. I have to take them out because so I can open up the chassis, and then plus I don't have to take them out completely, but since I'm already taking this out, I'm gonna take it out completely. But should pull out the electric drill. Stuff's greasy. So the plan is that I'm going to remove the transmission. I'm gonna go take a break, right? Real quick. Sign out, take a break, and then I don't know if I'm going to come back and do the assembly for the aluminum case. I want to, like, but the plan is that I don't want to put it all together because I don't want to make it an 8-hour video. And since I have a little bit of knowledge of, like, I haven't forgotten completely, like, or I haven't confused myself of uncertainty, like saying I probably don't remember how to put it together, but I do. I'm for certain that I do. And it's not gonna take long, right? Hope not. But that's the plan. I want to remove this 3-speed and this stuff. While I'm at it, look at this. Why is it stuck together? Oh, I see why. Oh man, what was I thinking? I forgot that the engine plate is screwed onto the. So what I need to do is, hopefully, I can remove the engine plate. I mean, the engine mounts on the bottom. No, I can't. I gotta remove. I gotta remove the engine mounts. I mean, the engine from the top mounts. Yeah. This is the reason why I didn't want to work on it when it broke or brought it home that day, and or ever since I got the camera, because every time I stared at this and turned around and looked at it, I was like, "Fuck!" And then that's when I remember that. Now that I don't remember. Now that I remember, I think I know why I sat there. And good thing I remembered, because this thing, I mean, it's fun. When I was building it, it was fun. Like it took me one time. I was on it for like 15 hours. Oh crap! Accident. Oh man. So there was a big old. There was a sound like a crash right here, and it just gives me a bad feeling. Like traumatizing. Okay, let me continue. Sorry about that, brother. So I'm removing the cylinder head so I can take them off the engine mount. Did I miss one? Yep. All right. I'm gonna put one of these for now, cause I'm gonna be flipping this around. Oh. Do these fit? No, they're 2.5s. What are we doing? Oh man. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll go right. I'm gonna go through them too later when we put it together. Because I'm gonna use some parts, not just the transmission. But I wanna see this thing run. Fifth scale. There was a 5T, HPI 5T. Came with a 5.9, I believe. Not sure, maybe 36. So I got smaller screws, shorter, I mean. I don't want to put the other ones too long when you don't have the cylinder head. But I break my engines in like this without a cylinder head. If I don't have one to replace it that's used, because Yeah, because it's just faster to break them in. You got to know that to break in an engine, the engine has to be almost at its top, like peak temperature, and not idling, kind of like a little bit, like 10% throttle, and super rich, as rich as possible, where it stays on, where it can stay on for like at least 5 seconds, because it's too much. But like, I want to do a break-in video because most of the time when I try to do one, it was just sometimes I didn't even understand it. So now that I'm more comfortable, brother, man, like I just can't wait till I do one but I gotta wait. I gotta wait. Lately, I haven't been doing any editing on my videos because it just, I'm at a point where I'm using, I gotta reduce my footage. Well, not really, not the footage, but I gotta reduce the time because my phone limits me, right? So I started getting to the point where I did so many editings where my phone would just stay up, like I would need to stay uploading all night from the camera to the phone so I can put it on YouTube. It would have to take all night, and then if I get it disconnected or something, it loses connection with the camera because it connects it through Wi-Fi. I will have to restart it. Oh man, I've had to deal with that so many times because I would the charger. I would forget to put the charger and it would die. But anyway, I want to get back to it, back to doing some nice videos like the ones I like. That way. Oh, but first I'm on the works with it. I am saving up for a PC finally. Don't know if I want to build my own or because it's cheaper to build your own, but I don't know what kind of PC I want. I don't know if I want an ITX or a desktop or a laptop. I don't know if I want a mini computer. I don't know what kind of computer I want, but I need it with enough power. So it would take like minutes. My phone, like I'm recording on 4K, and then when I do it on 60, it's like the maximum is 30 minutes because my RAM on my phone won't take it. And it sucks because like I get so excited of what I've done, because I'm not saying I'm the best or I'm good or what not, but I can see that I've been slowly liking more and more my videos because I do watch them, not because I'm a how do you say it? Because I like watching myself. No, I like to see if I'm improving. Because my goal is to also communicate well, brother, with my speech. Sometimes it's kind of difficult, but hey, look, it hasn't been easy, but I'm still doing it. Now I don't think I'm gonna stop because I have so many things to do. So, all right, I'm almost getting to the 3 speed. This was faster than I thought. I'm not gonna remove anything else because I don't need to for now. I do need to look for. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a servo plate from FLM or I'll show you this. I don't know if you've seen my 5T build. It's supposed to be F. Well, let me let you know, brother, because I'm over here tripping out. The whole build is mostly FLM. I got all the Savage parts from FLM, and I'm gonna put them together on that 5T. And hopefully, the engines that I'm planning on putting on will fit. Because if they don't fit, I'm gonna cry. But no, not really. All I gotta do is just hit up Diamantes, and he should have a kit. I mean, not a kit, a engine plate where it's moved back. You know, the alignment right here from here moves back. Not the plate itself, but where it's cut to put on the engine mounts, so I can mount the engine mount like all the way over here, right? For those 46s. Point 46s, brother. Those force 46s, and I'm sure that's what's gonna happen, brother. Like I'm gonna have to wait for those 46s. It's gonna be terrible. They're not gonna fit. I already and I forgot about it. You know, I was just too excited, and then I put it away for a while, and I got to my other. I wanted to get to my first. When I started doing speed runs, I wanted to get the top speed of the car, not a personal best or a world record. And as soon as I got the top speed, like I haven't even gotten 80 on my Schumacher Fusion 3 speed. That's the top speed on them. And the only reason being I didn't get top speed on that 80 mile an hour RC car is because I was using it on bad bearings. You know, the whole bearing mount right there, the diff mount, where those bearings go, is all stripped because nothing spun. No bearing spun. The whole bearing spun together in unison because it was, I don't know, I think it was already like rusted because it's pretty old. But anyway, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna remove the rest of these. These screws usually always come out. Oh, you guys can't see. Let me bring in the set. These screws, they always come out. They don't. Well, now I can't even remove it. So you go line in front of it. Right, there's something wrong with. I hope it's not stripped. I hope it's not stripped, brother. Oh, got a few more screws. Oh man, This thing is muddy. You know what I didn't do? I should have done a speed run before I took this out to the dirt. Man, so should have taken it out and done a speed run, but I didn't have a. Well, yeah, I did. At the time I did, but I was scared. I was scared that something that it wasn't like set. It wasn't built right. Like I had so much doubt on my build, but nothing broke. I broke it. um, now we can get the transmission out, but I keep not getting the correct driver. Oh, oh, I hope I can get it out, please. Oh man, I'm gonna cry. If I have to completely remove it, maybe so. The moving rear. Oh, why is that one? Whoa, don't remember putting a. What is it? Millimeter? There we go. I'm like 2 feet away with this screwdriver. Yes.
You've got mail.
Oh, no way. You gotta be kidding me, brother. There we go. Thought I had stripped it. It just stripped like the tip of it. There was dirt in it. But I did put Loctite. Pretty tight. I wonder it didn't come out. All right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wash the tank too. Ooh. Oh wow! It made me take it out. Oh, needs more. Oh, wow. I wasn't trying to do that, but it just came out the way it's supposed to. And I wasn't doing it. Where's the screw? Where's that damn thing? Oh, right here. All right. So am I going to be able to take it out? Let's find out. Yeah. It is out, brother. It is out. Awesome. Nice. Brother, I like how that looks. Oh, no. It looks better when it's complete. The only reason I was saying, hey, it looks, awful is because it's dirty. I can't really see its true nature. This stuff is dirty. And if you're using gloves, I don't know, brother. I don't use gloves unless it's something hard to take off. Like grease. Yeah, grease. Well, not even grease. I like to get my hands greasy. That was greasy. Grease burns. All right, we're about to find out. So check this out. Was my flashlight on the whole time? Oh man, look how sharp those are. We got sharpened. Okay, let me cover it. There we go. Now we can see it better. Look at that. Let me. So here's the plan. Oh yeah, let's take this off for now. That way y'all can see. Or should I do that on the other video? Because I honestly did not know this was only gonna take me less than an hour. I thought it was gonna take me like at least 2 or 3. I wasn't expecting for that, and I thought I was gonna talk too much, but no. Look, brother, I'm gonna do that on the next video. Let me just pause it, take a little break, 10 minutes. That should be back on. And if you want to come by, again, because I'm not kicking you out, brother. Just understand, you know. Now, I kind of thinking, like 8 hours to watch something is kind of like a commitment, you know. But the thing is that I always try to put as much information as I can, when I can remember that I know about, and all that. Because other than that, besides that, I love to work on these things, and man, you know what I mean. So let me sign off. Let me go get some more energy. I need to eat, and so we can start this up. Because look, this case is not gonna be exactly. The other case. I'm talking about the aluminum case. It's not gonna be exactly like this one. A lot of shimming, a lot of stuff is gonna go on but it's gonna help. You know? Might help, and I'm now that I didn't drink that much coffee, and my eyes aren't like so like shot up. Because you drink too much coffee, brothers. Oh man, I'm talking about too much. But anyway, you go get something to eat, and then I'll be right back, brother.